Welcome back to part 2 of our Handlock Warlock deck. Oh, wait, it's called Handlock because it's got Warlock in the name, so basically, I just ruined the portmanteau. Damn. I was about to go off on a tangent about portmanteaus, but then I realized it would be spoilers for the Legend of Korra Last Airbender, so I won't do that.
Gul'dan versus Uther.
Yoshi it is.
I will fight with honor. Your soul
Is the bomb lobber actually good enough to keep in my opening hand? I think it might be. It's either that or I do that, right? I keep one of them so that if I get the... I'll do that. Dang it. So that's a hopeful one. What I was hoping for is the 3/4 Void Caller. I think Hellfire is possibly one of the strongest Warlock cards in Arena. I mean, most of the games we've won off the back of Hellfire. I don't even slightly have a problem saying that.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Ooh. Run into my dude. Damn it.
for the king. For honor.
I got this.
If only he had something like Consecration. I am unfortunately vulnerable right now.
Tazdingo. Yes.
Sometimes things just work out. How exactly do I want to handle this?
For honor.
I can't let that live much longer, so actually... Whoa, not that. I can't let the Master Swordsmith just live behind the lines the whole time. Still not a huge fan of having to do that, though. The riskier play would have been develop the Scarlet Crusader and just hope all goes well. I'm actually going to tap and Scarlet Crusader, because if I Scarlet Crusader and Acidic Swamp Ooze, then I am very, very much disincentivized from playing the Dread Infernal next time.
Reporting for duty.
Some would say too disincentivized. Guess which card in my hand is going to be played next turn. Hint, the Dread Infernal. Break the shield and kill it. Ooh, I got some bad news for you, friend. Let me just erase basically everything about that card you just played. Yeah, I'm sorry to have done that. I mean, I'm really not sorry at all. Not even slightly. So next time we do have the opportunity to raise a Fen Hunter and then Shadow Flame the Hunter herself. Consecrate his board. Develop a 1/1. We can do the same with the Acidic Swamp Ooze if we want to remove a weapon at the same time. Yeah, you're not exactly going to be giving that the Blessing of Kings or the Hand of Protection now, are you? Blessing of Wisdom? No, none of that's going on. Only minion buffs. There's the true Super Champion, so it's probably going to be Acidic Swamp Ooze. Well, it's definitely going to be Acidic Swamp Ooze, it's just what I play with it. Okay, so I just play it naked. That's fine. Ooh, nope, no I don't.
Give me a quest.
Dread Infernal. Excellent. I do need to keep in mind that I just played into Consecration, so run in, Consecrate, and then he's got 3 cards, develops a 1/1. That could be pretty bad, especially if this is the Consecration, actually. Oof. That's pretty bad. Attack my face with that, if you would. That would be quite kind of you. So there's a number of removal tactics I could go with here. I'm looking at getting max value out of my Dread Infernal, and that would be if he attacks the face with this. Blessing of Might, it has to be. Because he could target it, he was targeting one of his own minions, and it didn't target his face. So it's Blessing of Might or Blessing of Wisdom. Which is it? Blessing of Might. Okay. That makes me a little less enthusiastic about what I'm about to do. Or what I want to do, at least. Do I even do that play anymore? I mean, it leaves me hugely open. But at the same rate, every other play leaves me without a board. It's fearless tapping time. Actually, maybe Sludge Belcher is a better idea. Delay the choice until next turn. No, mana utilization. Plus, I do have an Antique Heal bot in there, and I've also got the Molten Giant still in that deck, so...
Get back, you scurvy dogs!
Okay. I mean, I won't pretend I'm glad to see that card, but, I also won't pretend I'm sad to see it. It's actually kind of non-effectual. Now we can stop tapping for a while. I know Paladins don't have any direct removal, but, I'm still worried about the possibility of somehow direct removal on my 3/5. And then just a lot of damage to the face. Okay. We are getting very close to Shadow Flame Tech. Okay, so I can Shadow Flame and Dark Bomb for the board clear. Is that what I want to do? I believe so. There's no way I have lethal. No.
Don't mess with Tusker.
And there's the Zombie Chow. Excellent. So the only way he can kill the Zombie Chow from behind that Sludge Belcher is to play a spell, which would actually mitigate this, the health gain that he's going to get from the Zombie Chow, because he would need to buff my Burly Rockjaw Trog. Alright, what are we up to? 4-1, I believe? I think I predicted 3 wins for this deck, so I'm already glad. Woo! Ooh, that's all bad. Alright, let's re-roll one of those crests just quickly. Excuse me? The crest was just granted to me, so that means I have the ability to re-roll. It's a new day. Oh, that's a shame. Men and Warrior Dominance quest. Whoa! 1 second. I hate being ill. I am almost consistently ill. In fact, the last month has been the healthiest I've been, and I was healthy for 3 weeks straight. Oh, God. It's getting problematic, that. Is the Dark Bomb good enough to keep my early hand? Especially when I have a Zombie Chow, I'm going to say yes. But I can't, therefore, keep the Bomb Lobber. A flex. A flex. I think I'll use the Demon Fire if it's a 3/2 rather than a Dark Bomb. I don't want to keep the Demon Fire for buffing the Void Caller that I never draw. Except for that first game. When I drew it. Getting a lot of people asking me to join LinkedIn. Not gonna do that. Sorry, friends. I have no need for a professional account on LinkedIn. It's basically just Facebook for old white men. Whereas Facebook is Facebook for young white men. So. Since I actually don't have anything to develop unless I use the coin for the Razor Van Hunter, I was more interested in removing directly. Removing the present threat. Especially since, you know, maybe he has a 2-2 that he's trying to stop me from killing. That would be cool. That would not. Alright. Well, pretty obvious response against that. The dream is that he can only kill one of them this turn, and then I coin the Frostwolf Warlord so that I get a 6/6. Such is the dream. Having the Razor Van Hunter as a response is actually pretty good, because it means that no matter what, one of the minions that is used to kill the Scarlet Crusader is a useless boar. Unless, of course, like, Consecrate, but you're not going to Consecrate this board. That would be dumb. That would be proper dumb right there. True Silver Champion does clear. That's important to note. Killing this right now is probably not a great idea, because now you only get the 4 out of it. You don't get the huge benefit.
It's time for a little blood.
And I break the Divine Shield because there's no way I'm letting that get Blessing of Kings. Now, before I drew the Dread Infernal, my play would have been hit and then Dark Bomb the Amani Berserker, maybe even tap. But when I drew the Void Caller, I knew that I am now in a position where I can use the Void Caller for Shadow Flame to clear a board and summon a Dread Infernal as a response, and that is amazing. I don't have to worry about the Frostwolf Warlord value if I'm going to summon a 6/6 from the Dread Infernal anyhow. To
the void.
I can coin Dread Infernal to kill the Amani Berserker and then kill that. But then I'm not going to get the summon as the effect of the Void Caller, so that's actually a 6 mana detriment to me. Can Shadow Flame, but that's also not incredibly useful right now. I think my best play is actually to Dark Bomb the 5/1. So do I want to play a Sunfury Protector alongside that? I don't think so. I think I want to tap. That's actually pretty good. Actually, I'm also going to play the Sunfury Protector because I don't want the 5 damage to my face. And if he has to kill that while using the attack of his 5/5, then I get my Dread Infernal and I can use Shadow Flame on a Sunfury for board clear. Oh, please. Oh my god, this is amazing. Especially if that attacks. Oh, it didn't attack, how dare you. Alright. He knows what's going on. He's been around the block. I can still get out the Dread Infernal. And get 2 damage on this Stranglethorn Tiger. How long do I want to hold the Spectre of a Dread Infernal over his head? Actually, you know what? No, it's time to cash in. I do have to tap though. Whoa, that could have been horrible. No, I'm trying to cast this on the 2 mana guy. So if he got the +1 damage switch, then I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, that's gonna be frustrating for me.
You call that?
Oh, that's fine.
Not on my watch.
That's not. That is no longer fine. I need Hellfire now. And now it's out of range of Hellfire. Excellent. Good work, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna tap for Hellfire, not get it. Sludge Belcher. Now I just need to find my Hellfire. And then everything's fine again. It's just the locating of such a thing that is going to be a problem.
Reporting for duty.
There's the Hellfire. This is still not good. This is purely to reverse, to, you know, stop the amount of damage that's coming to my face. In fact, actually, I should have swapped the other one, because this is the one I want to kill with the Gilban Stalker, so that I can drop his magic damage. In fact, if I lose due to him having extra magic damage, entirely my fault. Unless he plays it this turn, because I wouldn't have been able to deal with it anyway.
Ready for this?
Uh-oh. So he's clearly prioritized drafting magic damage in his deck, which is a problem for me.
Give me a quest.
Okay. Now, this is horrible against Consecration. I know that, right? But if his Archmage has to personally kill one of these two, then I can remove it with the Shadow Bolt, and I can start working my way back in. I made a lot of mistakes earlier in this game. Shit.
Pay attention, class.
I cannot get back in this game now.
Reporting for duty.
Well played.
It's a total of all of the damage. 6, 6, 1. So he's a total of 13 damage without any alternative adjustments. So I'll tap. The thing is, if I Shadow Bolt, I actually give him extra damage. Well, I give him 2 damage, lose him 4, so it's not actually significantly good to do that. Just get out, dudes. Okay, so I am 2 damage away from lethal right now. Consecration, any weapon except for Light's Justice or Sword of Justice. Almost any spell in the video game. Yeah, that'll do it.
I am ready to learn.
Well played. Problem is, I'm not so certain where I lost all of my value. Like, I like to be able to know, oh, this is why I lost the game, right? But there, I think it's just the Shadow Flame stuff. Shadow Flame to kill 2. I don't think that was strong enough. Especially since he wasn't attacking with the 5/5, so I knew he had a buff for it. And that was the whole point of why he was playing around the Void Caller. I knew it. No, I just played into it anyway.
Fight with honor. Your soul
Going first, I actually have to throw all of these back and get a 2 or a 1. It's when I'm going second that I can go for more aggressive type stuff, because I can mulligan 3 cards and still keep 1. Oh my fucking god. Oh, I'm gonna have a great turn 3, but everything before that, I need him to coin a 2 for me to be in a good position. That's not gonna do it. 1 turn late, Gilbin. 1 turn late. If anything can get me immediately back into this, it has to be the Scarlet Crusader. It has to be the Ogre Brute. Sorry, that's what I said. It has to be the Ogre Brute. Were you not listening? I said Ogre Brute. I think you'll find. Uh-oh. So he has used the coin. There's no threat of True Silver Champion right now, which I'm quite glad about. But I only have a 50% chance of actually killing that spider tank, unfortunately. Buff it. So now I don't even want to break its shield, because if I break its shield, I mean, what am I really doing? I'm not really helping myself to break that shield. Ugh. Okay, so I'm gonna make the attack here. Miss. Face, of course. Scarlet Crusader is vaguely similar to the Gilbin Stalker right now. I mean, Scarlet Crusader is actually worse because he has a silver hand. There goes Gilbin. Alright, what are we at? 4-2? Alright. It's okay. I think I can do this. Excellent. All I need to do is for him not to have... Oh no. We have problems. Okay, Hellfire again. Quite glad to have it. This needs to go out while he doesn't have anything for it, and I'll tap. I'm glad to have the Sludge Belcher in hand. I'm glad to have the Dread Infernal. Glad for a lot of things. Oh look, my Molten Giant can come out real soon. Sludge Belcher, break shield. Sludge Belcher, hit that. Hit that. Because that makes it vulnerable to Hellfire. Whereas the other one is not vulnerable to Hellfire anyway. Summon something with 3 or less health, please, right now. Funny joke, but the thing is I said 3 or less, didn't I? So, it's a good one.
Join or die.
Look, Ma, it's the biggest card in my deck.
Get back, you scurvy dog!
Oh, I was so certain that I was gonna end up with a, with a humility on that. Okay. Can I kill it? No. I can pop its shield though, and that's probably worth doing. I can't tap. If I tap, I will lose. I think I have to pop its shield with Demon Fire. Or... I can put my balls on walls and go this way. I'm looking to get out the Questing Adventurer Antique Heal bot next turn and use the Dread Infernal to protect the Questing Adventurer while I build it up. This will be fair protection then.
For the crusade!
Slippery.
Some of the Razor Fen as well, so I've got a 1/1 to threaten the Scarlet Crusader. Okay, I think I can bring this one. I mean, what do I mean bring this one back? I'm in the lead right now. It's just I think I am bringing this one back. Makes sense. That's unfortunate. That's actually really unfortunate. It's like a huge swing right now.
Shields up. Red alert.
That has to kill something. Otherwise, I'm gonna get the world's best Dread Infernal. Yeah. Still get a pretty good Dread Infernal. Was I about to call it a Bread Infernal? Mmm, delicious. It actually doesn't matter if I attack the shielded minibot, so instead I'll attack the face. Dread Infernal. Hit for the clear. Ruthlessly tap. And end my go. There's no reason to put Demon Fire on it yet. There's nothing he can do that's going to deal 6 direct damage to it. Well, with one card. Nothing I would expect. Let's say that much. Ooh. Really? Okay.
Give me a quest.
Shields up!
No, I will hit it, and I'm not going to use Demon Fire, right? Demon Fire opens it to Big Game Hunter, although I'm now going to die to Mind Control Tech. Equality? Are you kidding me? Consecration. It's not as bad. Another Consecration?
Reporting for duty.
Okay. If he had another Consecration, he would have played it, so that's why I'm not playing around Consecration anymore.
Special delivery.
I could play around Consecration by doing this, actually, so... I guess I might as well. Just in case he top decks it. I'm also not going to play another minion in case he top decks Mind Control Tech. So he now needs spell damage plus Consecration to win this game. Does that actually save him this turn? It does. 17 damage exactly on my side.
Reporting for duty.
18, 19. I have 19 damage. Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't have lethal. What? What? What am I talking about? I have lethal, don't I? Ogre Magi makes this 7, 8, 15, 3... 15, 3, 8, and then Hellfire does 4 damage. Yep, that's lethal.
Quest accepted.
Okay. Let's chalk that one up on the scoreboard, shall we? I would have been really mad at myself if I missed that lethal. It's not like it was too complicated for lethal, it's just... my brain turned off. My brain checked out a while ago, apparently. Ugh. Seven would be amazing, but I'm really happy with 5 so far, so... I'm not gonna ask for much more. I'm seeing a lot of paladins recently. Like, this is the first mage I've seen today. That's so weird. Okay, so Scarlet Crusader is now going to be kept as a decent card. There's no huge mage early threat that I want to Demon Fire. So instead I'll stick to Curve. Fucking hell, man. What is it with this Mountain Giant and want to be in my early hand? You're a dead card. This is why I don't like Mountain Giant. And why I didn't want to draft a,
I greet you.
Handlock deck.
Hello.
I have a decent curve, but the thing is, it's not that good. Now it's much better. Now it is a lot better. He needs Spider Tank for this to be a bad curve now. He needs... That is the only card that he can have right now that makes this a bad curve. Spider Tank. If he fireballs again, I'm going to be the happiest man on earth. So now he's basically certain to have to fireball that again next turn.
For the crusade!
So he needs Arcane Explosion or a really good Arcane Missiles here to actually draw him back into the game. Otherwise, in fact, I think next turn I would Frostwolf Warlord. No, I wouldn't. It's Burly Rockjaw Troll.
I'll show them all!
Frogzor. Frogzor.
Join or die.
Nothing, really? So he picked that without having a card. So, okay, so I coined out the Zombie Chow because I want the aggressive force on the field, of course, but also because I actually have a really good curve. I've got a 5 and then a 6, right? And then I can start tapping if I really need to. If he has to slow down and use Fire Blast this turn, he can't play anything other than, you know, Spider Tank. That'll be out of the range of my Burly Rockjaw Trog, killing it, and then I'll be able to get a Frostwolf Wall out as at least a 6/6. Got a very aggressive start here. He needs some pretty good stuff to get back in this game. Especially because I've specifically done it, so I'll end up with a 6/6, and I've got a 3/5, and, you know, 2/3 really don't care about, right? So the Flame Strike is not going to be devastating. The turn after the Flame Strike will be. But just not the Flame Strike itself.
Squire, attend me.
I was about to say, I'm not going to be surprised to see Sludge Belcher here, but that's pretty good as well. Nah, not good enough.
The frost wolves stand ready.
I'm actually going to trade off.
Or die.
Yeah. So I could have killed it for free with the 2/1. With the 2/3, move it down to a 2/1. But that just gives him a really good target for a Fire Blast. Maybe that was wrong. I have a 3/1 and 2/1 on the field. He has to kill one of them. But then I don't get removal on the other one, but I didn't have removal anyway. Okay. I think that actually might have been wrong.
I wonder.
So, the manner in which he attacks with his 4/4 this turn will tell me basically what he has in his hand. If he has a Flame Strike, he's going to want to make this attack. If he does not have a Flame Strike, if he has a Blizzard, he's going to want to make this attack, and then Blizzard. If he has... Obviously not Blizzard first, otherwise this becomes a 5/5 and he can't make that attack anymore. Ooh. It's a Blizzard. It's not a Blizzard. Not even going to do that this turn. Okay. Polymorph? Dang it. That was unfortunate for me. Dread Infernal. Dread Infernal's really good. I don't know why I even considered not playing the Dread Infernal that turn. I was like, yes, no, I'm going to stick to my Lord of the Arena previous plan, even though it's bad, and ends up losing me a 2/3. Yes, that sounds like a really... What? The fuck is wrong with you, Ryan? Polymorph. Fireball. Oh my god, the removal is real.
Give me a quest.
Mirror entity. It's not a mirror entity. It is a mirror entity.
Give me a quest.
I don't like that, because it means that Flame Strike is good for him. Well, it's not good, but it's okay. It's not okay, it's sufficient. It's middling. It's about as good as I'll say. Next turn is probably going to be Gilbin Stalker, Lord of the Arena, but the problem with that is I need this to get to 5 damage, 5 health, if I'm going to do that. So if it takes any damage this turn, I can't do it. Or if it's going to take any damage in a trade, I can't do it. Because I want to have 2 things with 5 health, so that when he makes a Flame Strike and then uses a Fire Blast, I don't lose everything. Polymorph, really? How much does that change my play? Does that change my play at all? You know what? No, it doesn't. It just means that I life tap instead of Gilbin Stalkering. So it seems to me he would still Flame Strike this board and then Fire Blast here. You can't hold out for much more value because I'm very evidently not going to give you more value. I've held off on playing my Ogre Brute and my Gilbin Stalker just so that you don't get more than 2 valuable targets in one Flame Strike. Blizzard, right? If you make the attack, it's got to be Blizzard. Wow, how slowly do you want to play this? Yeah. I don't have silence. This is unfortunate. Already used my Dark Bomb. Have I used the Hellfire yet? No, that was last game. It was last game that I had all the Hellfires in my opening hand. This game I just played a Strong Curve. I have to tap. Sludge Belcher is an amazing card to have drawn. So he's got the Fire Blast here, and then the Stampeding Kodo here. I could have run my Zombie Chow into that to make sure that the Stampeding Kodo, well, bar exceptions, dies this turn. He's very quickly running into the territory where I don't believe anymore that he has a Flame Strike. Hellfire. So I run that in there, and then I Hellfire. It's okay. It's not actually too bad. So... No, I Demon Fire this. Why would I Demon Fire that one? Just saves him a mana. Fire that for removal. Attack face. Summon Ogre Brute. Okay. I would just save him a mana if I did the other way. That was almost about to be very stupid. Like, ooh, I want to clear the taunt so I can attack through. Why don't I just kill the taunt and not worry? Ugh. Jet plane. Have you got any flame strikes? If you've been holding on to the Flame Strike this whole time, I'm very proud of you. That is a lot of self-control.
Behold the might of Stormwind! Me smash you!
Yeah, I should have thought about that possibility before I did that. Because now I want to have used the Demon Fire against it. But, you know, I played my goddamn 7 mana card. That's my bad. I really should have Demon Fired that this turn. So if he has direct removal on this, or if he has, you know, Blizzard, I'm gonna feel really sad about that. I could easily be punished for it, is what I'm saying. Yeah, that's unlikely to be me being punished for it. Implosion. Actually, I will use that. So because I'm going to use Implosion, I'm going to summon the Ogre Magi first. Just so I get more imps. So it overkills it, but I still get 3 imps. Now, there is a reason not to tap this turn. If I tap this turn, I am vulnerable to Fireball, Fireball, Frostbolt. Right? I go down to 14, which Fireball, Fireball is 12, Frostbolt 3. So I would lose to that. Probably not worth my time trying to do that. Okay, yeah, it's definitely worth my time trying to just brutally fuck him into the ground. Excellent. Well played. Well played. That moves us to 6-2. And also, very tentatively I say this, is going to move us into part 3. You'll be able to find a link to part 3 down in the description below. We hope to see you there.